we're so close to the enemies.
Sergeant Roman Trokhymets brings you with him. Close. Close to the shelling. Close to the bloodiest battlefield of the war. And even closer to what's going on in his mind.
I'm sure that life is a great present.
Roman, who's 30 years old, is part of an elite fighting group battling in Bakhmut. With a GoPro on his helmet and cell phone camera, his video diary captures powerful, shockingly intimate moments, like this recent one when he expertly, calmly applied a tourniquet to save a fellow soldier's life.
I don't know which video can be last. I don't want to scare you, but so many dies here. I share with you what I'm thinking.
Roman shares not just what, but also how he thinks. His cognitive process, what he calls his life system.
I hacked this life system and realized how to not afraid to die.
Let me just repeat back to what you said. I've hacked this life system so that I'm not afraid to die.
Yes, yes.
Explain that to me.
Okay, almost all people don't want to die or afraid to die, right?
Right.
I try to find a way how not to be afraid.
We met up with Roman in Kramatorsk, a city in eastern Ukraine 35 miles from the front lines. It's a staging ground for medics and soldiers, a place to regroup and rest up for the next battle.
When did you get back?
Just 3 or 4 hours ago.
For how many days were you there?
It was 3 days.
3 days?
Yeah.
And how much sleep did you get in 3 days?
Maybe 2 to 3 hours per day.
He gets a few days to sleep and upload new posts, a ritual he began around a year ago.
Baby, my sniper rifle.
What inspired you to do that?
Actually, at the beginning, I don't want to do it. I think it was some kind of show off that I'm on war, look at me, I'm such a badass.
Roman says his sister convinced him of the value of sharing with the world the war through his eyes.
I see through my scope, sniper scope, or sometimes through machine gun.
It's war with no limits on pushing one's limits.
Infinity fighting.
Infinity fighting? What does that mean?
Yes, I mean all the time. You preparing your tea or you wanna take a nap for a few minutes, but then somebody starts shooting.
You've had bullets come close to you.
Yeah. Yes.
How close?
The closest one was this huge machine gun tried to kill me.
A bullet hit the water pack on his back.
And it's bullet from big caliber.
Yeah, you're not going to survive that.
Yes, yes. If it will be in my body, it will be over. Yeah.
And how did you feel after that?
Damn. Okay. What will be next?
Fights continue everywhere. But still, my emotions is calm. I'm 100% concentrate.
Have you always been such a calm person?
No, I'm a very emotional person, actually. In the battle, when emotion overcome your logic, you can easily die, and die more quickly than if you control your emotion.
Sounds of war.
Many people look at me at the battle. If they see panic on my face, it will spread so fast. This is about mind discipline.
Mind discipline.
Плавно дыхай.
In this post, he tried to instill it in a gravely wounded comrade. And to the one to whom he recently applied a tourniquet, he said,
Нормально, ты живой.
relax, you're alive.
He say, oh, it's painful, I'm gonna die, and he just lost his conscious. And I say, what the f you should fight. And I was shouting him, yes, yes. After my words, he just wake up again and again and again. 8 or 9 hours later, we knew that he survived in hospital.
He survived?
Yes, yes.
Have you been in similar situations where the person doesn't survive?
Yeah, yeah. At war, we met death. It's like our really good friend. She hanging out with us, and some of us say, okay, it's your time, come. Most of the time, 99% of the time, I'm not afraid to die.
What about that 1%?
I'm a human being.
Even here, there are beautiful moments, Roman says.
It almost seems like sometimes you're enjoying what you're doing.
Definitely, you're correct. I always try to find something good in any life situation.
So appreciate to eat this delicious energy bar. I realized that life is amazing, guys.
War is some kind of drug. You can't find such emotion in normal life. Okay, people try to jump from cliff or snowboarding or something else, but this is more extreme. If you survive, first of all, you just say, what the hell? How can it be possible?
Have you thought about what your chances are of coming out alive?
Yeah, sometimes we have a mission when we can lose maybe, okay, 10%, for example, from our guys.
They tell you that there's a 10% chance?
We smart guys, we realize. And in some unit, they say directly.
So back to my question, what do you think your chances are?
I have two difficult questions, which I'm not calculate. When we will win this war and if I have some chance to survive. I only concentrate on today.
A little over a week after we met Roman, the odds almost caught up with him. He posted this from his hospital bed as he recovered from a concussion.
I have no wife and children, so my video is something that I can left after me. If I die on the battlefield, right now many people watch this video and find something valuable in there, you know.
This is your legacy.
Yes, this is my legacy actually. If you can find something good at war, it means you win in this life, I think.
You'll win in this life?
Yes, this mission names life.
Together we will win this fight. Take care and be strong.
Jason Bellini, Scripps News, Kramatorsk, Ukraine.
Watching enemy